it going, everyone? It's Rick. It's Saturday. What time is it? Almost 5. I was off today. Let's see what the temperature is now. It was too cold to do anything outside. Wow. It's still 25 degrees out there. But I know it's colder in the Midwest. And it's too early. I already ate dinner, so I'm going to do some kind of landscape here. Uh, Using acrylic. Let me show you my palette. I mean, I got all the colors out here. Uh, Browns, yellows, reds, greens, black, and I'm paints gray, white, blues. So I'm just going to go to town, and what I'm going to do first is lay a horizontal line in there. I'm going to mix a little sap green and black. This is just going to be a creative type painting. Uh, I'm not sure how it's going to end up, but let me just put a horizon line in here. I'm not sure what I want to do. But maybe we'll have I'll just try and create some land in here real quick by using a knife. I'm trying to do something different. This is a mixture of sap green and black. So yeah, I'm staying indoors today. I wonder what it's like in your neck of the woods. I know there's this big Arctic blast hitting everybody right now. I've got a friend that lives. I'm in Seattle. I got a friend that lives across the water on Vashon Island, and their water froze. So they have no water right now. It's frozen, and it doesn't look like it's gonna thaw out anytime soon. All right, that looks kind of cool. We'll see what I can do with that later on. I'm thinking maybe I'll have some kind of cliffs over here on either side coming down. that's good enough. I'm going to start putting some color in the sky now. I'm trying to do something different, so I want the painting to look a little different than I normally paint. That's yellow, a little yellow ochre. Put a little white in it. Yellow ochre. Oh, I was going to throw some orange down here. That's what I was going to do. But now that I'm looking at it, I don't think I don't want an orange sky. So I've got some of this Windsor blue. Oh, by the way, I'm using my Windsor and Newton paint because man, I've got so much of it. I just want to use it up, you know. Yeah, I usually don't turn my canvas this way, but basically I'm just trying to get some underpaint on here, and then I'll start designing some kind of landscape. I've got this new idea for some clouds. I want to try and give it a try today. We'll see how it works out. But it has to do with getting some white. I have to get some kind of clouds in here first, or it won't work. So I'm going to lay some white in here. I have to have some white up there or my technique won't work. So I'm going to try and blend this in now. my sky. It's looking pretty good. I actually wanted it darker, but not bad. Not bad at all. Put a little yellow down there. Yeah, I'm going to try a new cloud technique, and we'll see if it works. I'm going to end up using all these marks that are white in the sky right now, but I got to let it dry first. All right, this is looking pretty good. I'm thinking I'm going to make this water down in here. So I'm going to put it in very light, a very light blue. Maybe coming from over here. Somehow this is going to turn into a landscape. I'm letting some of that color mix into the water. This is just painting very loose right now. Just trying to get the underpaint done. I kind of like it. All right, there we go. There's my sky, and I think that's going to end up being water coming down there. It's looking pretty good. I'm going to mix some more sap green and black now, and I'm just going to be very loose, and I'm going to put some color up here coming down. Some kind of rocky ledges there. I kind of like that. I like that. So I'm going to do that over here. More like coming down. Maybe I can put some trees way up there. All right, it's looking pretty good. Let's see if there's no glare on there. I don't want to glare. All right, that's looking pretty good. I like that. This is burnt umber and sap green. With a little black in it. Trying to keep it dark. Burnt umber and black. I put all that color, put some rocks here. I put all that color down and I don't think I'm going to use it because I want it to be dark. It's kind of cool looking. I want to put a I'll probably put a reflection in here. That'll look cool. This is usually something I would do off camera if I'm like trying to get an idea. But if you're actually watching right now, you're getting a little taste of how I come up with new ideas. So that's good. Pretty good so far. I like the sunset. If you're watching what I did, I laid in all my landscape dark, and where I decided to put the a little white is where you see the top of a maybe a rock here and a rock here and here, and then it helps you pick out uh, rocks in there. And like here, I'm just pulling a little white on the top part, so it ends up looking like flat land, you know. Pulling it back, and then it looks like it's tiered up. I'm not gonna spend too much time on here, but I'm gonna try and make it look halfway decent, you know. What's cool about landscapes, I know there's a lot of artists out there that they like to do the abstracts, which is good, but you can also do uh, some cool stuff with your techniques with landscapes. You could turn a landscape into an abstract, no problem. If you're into impressionism, I mean, this is almost on bordering on impressionism here, because I'm not getting any detail in here at all. It's just shapes and colors right now. Wow, look at that. There's nobody watching right now. I can't believe it. And I just did this killer landscape. And I got this cool idea for clouds that I want to try out. It's brand new, uh, and it has to do with why I did the sky like that. Um, but look at this. I just designed this on the fly, and if you're just joining in, you'll have to go back and see how I started this. I started this with just a straight line across, and then I put a little bit of stuff in here to, and this is how it turned out, the landscape. But look at that. This is all sap green up here. If I start putting color on here, it's going to turn green. This is burnt umber and black. And this is a light blue. And some of the color from the shore got into here. This is looking really good. So I'm thinking, I might keep this simple and try a few of my cloud techniques right now. See if it works. I don't know if you're familiar with acrylic paint. You know, you gotta, clouds are kind of difficult, for me they are, with acrylic, because you can't blend it like oil paint. Like with oil paint, I could put up white clouds up there and blend it and make it look cool. It's hard to do that with acrylic. But look at that landscape so far. Wow. I've got to kind of sneak some water back there in the distance. I don't want to have to touch that up back there. I want it to look like the water's coming from way back there. That'll work. All right, look at that. Just looking. What I think I'm going to do is keep this stuff rocks up here, and maybe just splash water on top of these rocks. Isn't that a good idea? Just take your knife and let's just like how you do a mountain. Just let the white come off your knife, and this will be like water splashing up onto the rocks here, just a little. It also helps highlight the rocks. Just put a little white there. Wow. Now this is where you get your new ideas, by how painting like this, you know. I probably won't get any views on this painting, but man, what I just learned on this painting is quite a bit. But that's okay. But this is acrylic paint, and that's looking pretty amazing. It's looking like an oil painting to me, kind of. All right, so I think I'm going to leave it simple like that. I mean, I can put some indication. Yeah, I'll do that. I can put some like trees up there. Let me see if I can do it. Because it's not like this is like really far away. It's not like it's far away. Let's put one right here on the yellow and see what it looks like. not the best tree so far. Well, you get the idea. Uh, Trying to mix the same color I've had in there. This is this cliff is sap green and black. So let me see how that tree looks. It looks pretty good. It's not the best looking tree, okay? But it's the idea of having a tree up there. Maybe if I widen it out a little. It's not like the best looking tree, but it looks good on that yellow and bluish sky. So I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it there, and maybe we'll put one here, kind of creeping in at an angle. You know what I mean? Yeah, something like that. I'll have to design this a little better. Something like that. That's the idea. I kind of got it leaning in a little too much, but that's all right. It's all about the idea of this painting today was just about creating new ideas. All right, I'll work on that later, but so far this is looking pretty good. Uh, I like the idea of everything here. We could do, check this out, because I don't have any mountains in there, right? Uh, we could put, I should use dark paint like that there. I used burnt umber and black mixture for all this ground here. So what I'm gonna do is put a rock out here in the water, right in the water. I think that'll look cool. All right, I'll let it dry and then I'll put some white on it. All right, let me do the clouds. The new idea for the clouds. That's another reason why I did this today. I have an idea for clouds. Let me get a little puff on my, when I started this out, I started out with a line across here, and I didn't know what was going to happen. I had all these colors on my palette, decided not to use anything colorful except for the yellow in there. All right, I'm going to try the new cloud technique. It has to do with using the white that I already kind of have up there in the sky. And I'm going to use a small filbert brush. And the idea is to just touch some white on top of the the white lines in there, very small, and then create just little clouds in the scene, following the white that I already have in there. There's already kind of lines in here. Just like that. Because I don't want to make those poofy clouds, you know? Those round clouds that look like marshmallows. I'm following, see how I got some white right here? I'm just putting a little bit of white, enhancing the top of them. And I'm going to see how that looks. It looks pretty good. I like it. I see something in here in the yellow too. I got a little white cloud in here. So what I'm going to do is hit it in there and see what it ends up looking like. Very good. I kind of like it. Wow. I got a lot of I just came up with this idea today, doing the tops of the clouds like that, because I have a hard time with acrylic clouds. When I was doing the oil painting, it was easy. It was really easy to make clouds. But the acrylic paint dries so fast, you can't really blend them in. So that's a different type of cloud style there. Look at that. I don't really like the trees, but that's besides the point. I like the look of this. When this is, let me see if this is dry. It's still wet. I want to highlight that rock. I might be able to put some water around it right now. The water splashing around it. There we go. This is looking pretty good. Yeah, it's looking really good. I wish I would have put that tree straight up now, but it is what it is. next time I could do a painting like this. If you want to keep it more, uh, you could keep this more on the like impressionism side. You could just pull color up like this. If you want it to look more like impressionism, just make some trees with your knife in the background instead of brushing it in like I did. Then it'll look more like impressionism. Let me see if I can throw some color on this rock yet. I might have to blend it down first to let it dry. That's what I'll do. I'll just blend it down. It'll dry here in a second now. I'm just going to put a little white on it to separate it. Look at that. I think I'm about done. I wish I knew how to do a cormorant. One of those big birds, those cormorant birds. Have you seen those? I would put one in the background there. Let me try this. I'm going to try this. It's a bigger brush. And I'm going to try and put a bird up there. And instead of using a liner brush, let me put it up here in case I got to go over it. There we go. That looks pretty good. I think it needs longer wings, a little pointier. There we go. Not bad. All right, guys. I'm glad some of you got to see this, because I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it on the internet. A dolly painting any moment. Yeah, I wish. Glowy Chloe, how you doing? I don't think I've ever talked with you before. Nice to meet you. Yeah, this is not my style here. I don't know if you saw it from the beginning, but the clouds are brand new the way I'm doing these clouds. And the whole way I did the landscape is brand new. And I'm just wondering if it's good enough to keep on after I'm done. Like, you know how you can let your live stay on, or you can delete it. But there's a lot of good stuff in here. And I was trying to be loose with my brush and knife, so. All right, I kind of like it. Let's see how long this took. 46 minutes. Let's see what else I can do here. I mean, I put a rock down here in the water. Uh, I mean, you could put some stuff here too over the water. I just don't want to put any plant life in there. Uh, oh, you know what? It could use a little bit of rocks up top. But I don't want to put too much thought into it because it kind of came out kind of natural, you know. But could put some like rocks up there. Trying to get the same color I used. Was the sap green and black. All right, I don't think that's going to help much. Good, I'm glad some of you found me painting. This is definitely a new style for me. I started it just to do something creative, you know. I wanted to do something new and different. Let's see what that looks like. All right, there we go. I kind of think I got enough in here uh, to just let the painting be. I think when I shut the camera off, I'm gonna work on this tree and make it a little more smoother. It's really not the best looking tree, but man, look at that. Trying to think what I could put right here over the water. I just don't know. Uh, I mean, I could put. Let's just put a twig and see what it looks like. A small twig. I mean, it doesn't really need it. No, it doesn't need anything else. I'll probably take that out, but there we go. I think I'm going to end it there. Wonder if I should keep this on. alive. Walk away and you'll like it in a half hour. Yeah. I do like it. I just, yeah. I do like, oh, I could, yeah. I mean, there's a lot you could do with it. You could put a pathway up here. I'm going to leave it the way it is for now. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Nice meeting you. Glowy Chloe. Cool name. All right. Have a good weekend, guys. And cheers. Yeah, look for me again. All right, thanks. See ya.